In this video, we are going to show you how is attendance and how are sessions tracked and what will that look like. And so behind the scenes of after you click submit, where does your submit go? Well, it goes to a spreadsheet in which all the sign up responses are collected. So what we can see, and that we being the teachers, that what we can see is that we can see who is signed up, and your email address is linked here, and you can see what grade level you're in and all the classes that you chose for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Now, the other thing that comes in handy is as a teacher, I want to know, okay, who's all in my class. So when I go down and I sort this and I see, okay, if I'm Anderson and I look, okay, who's all coming to my class. Now, you probably recall me saying that, you know what, if the class is full, then you might get an email to say that you can't go. So if you happen to be, if Anderson's cap was 10 people, so I would count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All these people here in Anderson's class that signed up for Anderson on Monday would be emailed and said, I'm sorry, you'll need to select a different session. So that is one thing that be aware of. When I said the early bird gets the worm, that is why. The other option we have, and that is, okay, so I want to know over the month, because this will all be collected. So over the month, I want to know, well, how is everybody? And I go back up here and I go, okay, how are the students attending? So let's take, for example, the Mirth test 1, Mirth test 2, Mirth test 3. So these are the 3 weeks of Mirth selections. Well, I can see that Mirth selected every selection. That was good. I can also see that she didn't go to her Wednesday's class with Anderson, and she didn't go with Carr. And then she signed up the following week. She didn't go for those 3 weeks. So what I'm going to be doing, well, as a teacher, if it was a relearn, reassess opportunity, then and you didn't fulfill your requirements, you've lost that opportunity to relearn and reassess. If it is a case where we're sitting down and you're struggling with your subjects and you're not going, this is a conversation your counselor, the teachers, the administration will have with you and say, look, Mirth, you're not using your iTime and you need to start using your iTime properly. This is a support for you, and this is what's going to help you be successful. The other thing we can do is that when we have our reporting periods, is that we will be giving this report to your parents. So Mirth will find out that over the weeks that her parents will be able to see that she did not attend the following sessions. So that will be evident as well. So there is accountability when you ask, well, what if I don't go? Well, when you sign up, the teachers will know. Now, the other part goes is, okay, when I go back up here, what I can do is I can sort out for grades. So I can sort out and find out, okay, where are all my grade 11s? And I can find out how many grade 10s have signed up, how many grade 11s have signed up, and how many grade 12s have signed up. And then I'm able to track of, well, who's signing up and who's not. And so it's another way that we can look. The other part that we can do as well is, as we've got the session, so we know that we can sort it out in terms of, who's coming, what grade. As a teacher, I'm going to find out who's in my class. So I'm just going to go up and filter. I just hit that little arrow and filter. And when I filter in alphabetical order, I know who's coming and who to expect. So that helps me also prepare for you when you are coming to my session. So in that regards, you will see that as well. Now, you can see that there are some blanks here. So what that tells me is that you didn't sign up for those sessions. That too will be reported and recorded. Not something you want to make a habit of, but just to be aware of, I can see that that's what you didn't have it decided at that time. Now, here's a sample of the Mirth test 1, is that she had put them in, but when she made a change, so maybe she left it blank and wanted to go back and fill it in, I can tell she's filled it in by this little square right there that has updated it. So I know that she has made a change on her schedule. So you'll see those kind of indicators. So I see that Jackie Boak, as in myself, that I left these three blank and then I went back and I filled them in. So the teachers know that I didn't have it signed up at first, but I did it afterwards. So any changes are also recorded on here and we're able to track the changes as well. So hopefully you can see that when you press your submit button that we are keeping track of it. No, you're not getting a phone call home on the automatic system, but it is recorded and it is support for you. It is a support that you are successful and that you are accessing those supports that are here. And we're looking at it. We will be having a focus group in October, and you could be part of that to give us input as to how is iTime going and how could we better serve and make it so that we see every one of you past the graduation mark. So have a great year, LCHS, and I hope this has been helpful.